We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender, and it's all about the young police from Jamaica. Seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself, Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Blessed love, Rastafari.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, so as we continue the journey, so today, we're going to talk about a man, a policeman who was killed by the Maroons. Yes, man. He was chopped to death. Policeman, a detective from Special Operation. They call him Eradication Squad back in the days. Back then, these were the police officers that keep criminals on them toes. Yeah, man. Back then, a man use eradication and look for him is either you're turning yourself or you know where you're heading straight to the departure lounge. So you're going to hear from a young man telling you about his uncle. Yes, his uncle was a policeman. His name is Peter Mcpherson. Yes, and he was killed in 1988 by the Maroons, yeah, man, in a compound town, St. Elizabeth. Peter Mcpherson and two other police officers, we don't know if it's Bungles, because Bungles are all thief, so you understand what I'm saying? And the other two police officers escaped. A regular thing where police them used to go a compound town, go thief for people, them ganja and them thing there, yes. It's illegal, but that don't mean to say you can go there and thief it. But as a police, you can't go there normally. When police are going to raid them places, them go in a big unit, you understand? And them go with the military to and all of these things, and them go with helicopter, and you understand? But you see the Maroon, them know in time police come for thief. Yeah. So what now with this policeman, he went there to thief and got caught. And the car, him luck run out and I just saw it go. Yeah, man, him straight to the departure lounge. So we have received a gripping account from a caller sharing a tragic and controversial story about his uncle, who was an active duty police officer. I don't know, we never got in depth, but most of the police officers that used to work at Eradication back then, they were detectives. Yes, detectives were the cream of the crap back then. Yeah, man, detectives are the one that used to keep Jamaica cool. Yeah, it starts from Tom Levine, then you have Trinity, then you have Tony, you have Calvin Benjamin, still alive, yeah. Tom Levine still alive, my oldest one out of all of them, real, trendsetter. Tom Levine are the man that set the pace, every police come and follow and want to be like him. Tom Levine is the police officer that sent the most criminals to the departure lounge, over 160. Some people are, him sleep. Them man in that team take medication, the man are 88 now. And him still walk. And him say, boy, all him soldiers still work. See him here, you understand? But, Tom Levine, a sweet, although the man they are all, the man they are sweet boy police back in the days and them thing. I even know them say him still behave like a sweet boy. Cause so them man they bossy, yeah. So, the man they are a thief still though. The man they are like thief in police, So, according to this young man now, according to him, his uncle met a brutal in a compound town, St. Elizabeth, where he was allegedly chopped to death by members of the Maroon community. The circumstances surrounding his death are murky and disturbing. It is said that his uncle, along with two other detectives from Special Operations Base, them call it Eradication Squad, at 230 Spanish Town Road. Yeah, man, them man come in at them Opel and all them thing there. Say I say 2, 4, 6 or 8 foot or even 10 feet. Yeah, man, hanging out of the trunk of the vehicle. So them used to carry criminal, Yeah, that's how Siaga used to make the police. That's how police used to treat criminals. Until guess what? IPMP criminal organization now, make you start treat them with boss them need dignity. Dignity what? No, Siaga said
We
them a
no
cockroach and them thing. They put
afraid,
them
we
in a
no
back
see
of a
no
trunk
one where we
and make them
afraid.
foot hang out. And Siaga no want you carry them go hospital. Siaga want you carry them go the hospital to pronounce them for carry them at departure lounge. That's how, yeah. That's why we love Siaga. Yeah, Siaga is not play plate. If I Siaga alone, we wouldn't have no income and Jamaica would not be in the state where it's at right now. All of the people that were in a parliament were vote for it, including the Prime Minister. All of them are all carousing. We say it without an apology. I mean, Siaga did done tell him, say, him totally against it. I know for when the PMP want it. But you know the Labour right them, some of them are criminal minded too, just like the PMP. That's why we have the Indicom. Yeah man, vex through them extradite Christopher do the squawk. We burn fire upon them. Yeah man, you understand. Siaga wouldn't make that happen. So as we tell you, so the Maroons, so the police them venture into the Maroon territory with the intent to steal ganja. Yeah man, we don't say it like that. Marijuana, Mary Jane, how you want to call it. So the plan, however, took a tragic turn when they were caught in the act. Yeah man, the caller explained while his uncle was killed on the spot, the other two detectives managed to escape, evading the deadly confrontation. But the story doesn't end there. In an emotional recount, the nephew of a slain officer speaks about his uncle with deep pain and conflicting emotions. He doesn't just recount the details of the fateful day. He reflects on the legacy of a man who lived a life on the edge, constantly walking the fine line between law enforcement and questionable choices. Was his uncle simply another victim of violent crime, or did his own actions lead to his demise? So as the nephew share, these personal insights, his words seems to capture both the grief of losing a loved one and the moral dilemma that hangs over the story. He speaks of the tension between law enforcement and the Maroons, the delicate balance of power in a community that has long upheld. Them want to say them have sovereignty, but you can't have no sovereignty in a country, but them get raided all the time by the police and them thing. That's why we love Siaga. The Maroon, them Maroon, they are compound town. They never deal with them little outer themselves, like the little Rear Admiral guy, Chief Curry. Yeah, come out and about them sovereign. Them couldn't play them thing with Siaga. You see next year, Siaga, they just send the military down there and mash it up. What you mean? Because right now, we are telling the Maroon, them a store gun up there. Yes. You're going to hear it. You understand what I'm saying? We should have played like, we should have hear it like, right after the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization conference, where them showcase all of them criminals to say, yes, this is how we are dealing with, Yeah, criminality, nothing else. Yeah, so moving on. So he speaks the tension between law enforcement and making the community has a long. Them have a long history. Them not like police, because them behave like say them. Them want to feel like say the Maroon them, yeah, that is a country within a country. But hey, guess what? Once them upon them lawful, yeah. Siaga never play with them and them thing. So them never ramp with Siaga. You understand? But you see, because they were allowed to do as them please. You understand? And this brother named Chief Curry, in case the police, this is a man who have an illegal gun in him. Auntie tell me too. You understand? When she elder hug him last year, she feel the gun in her back. Illegal gun, him not a license gun. So that's something, the state need to deal with them thing. And possibly send them to the departure now. We don't care. Maroon are not Jamaicans, them are Maroon, them are traitor. So how you deal with traitor, I just saw it go. I will make no apologies for that. So was this tragedy inevitable in such a charged environment? Or could this uncle choices have been different? This is not just a tale of violence and death. It's a story about choices, consequences, and the intricate relationships between law, tradition, and survival. So as you listen to the nephew recount his uncle's story, you can't help but question the deeper meaning behind the events. Was his uncle a victim of circumstance, or a man who made dangerous choices? Yeah, and his decision in a dangerous place. Were the Maroons defending their territory and their tradition, or did the situation spiral out of control due to misunderstanding and unchecked emotion? Emotions. But look here now. So normal eradication police them, you know. So him go there in a mark police car, you know. Him normally have a M16 and them thing there. Oh, he make them chop him up. Oh God, he knows, cause if him they go there for thief and him there and him have the government M16 and Matic. What you mean? You know, when I say him, when I do wrong still doing, but you can't. Boy, I mean, I know them do it still doing. Hey, honestly, I don't know how a man thief and all them things because when I used to station a silo at St. Elizabeth, cause near a compound town, you know, I used to, yeah, you have a policeman, him get shot with me named Paul Garcia. I'm never Canada, I'm a thief, you know. Cause guess what now? So one time, yeah, so him did one, I don't remember my place, you know, you have one place up in our hill and them thing, there was a white brother control, him plant ganja and all kind of thing. And him did one, me and him, I said, oh, now sir, cause the way he was put, you know, word in what we're going to do there. A thief, I said, no, that's not a police and them thing. Now, if we have to, you know, the sub-officer in charge of know and them thing. Now, I said, no man, I'm going to visit no man on them thing for them and them weed. That's what I'm saying. That's not my job. I say, I know narcotics work that. So I'm not coming for trouble people and them ganja. You understand? Yeah. I see. But all my talk, I told them man they are thief and them thing they still learn. Because I saw them man working up. The man, guess what the man they used to do now? Remember that at St. Elizabeth? Them used to go down, yeah, him drive a police vehicle, you know, go down Appleton. Him and two other police. One named Mandon, and what the next one named Wilson. Yeah, one black brother. Yeah, him and, yeah. So them would drive the vehicle go down Appleton as police, you know, and then him would search and take the train, come back to Silo and search the train and thief all the people them ganja off the train and them thing there. And then him come back and I saw them used to do them thing. Me never in it, because me a man, me never grow them way there. Yeah, me never bad mind. Me never grow in a bad mind and for envy people them thing. I mean, I never go up on a train for go thief people ganja. You understand? So that's how them used to roll back then. Him, yeah, Paul Garcia. Him live in Canada. Him did all get shot with me at St. Elizabeth. Lie still doing it. The man, if the man tell us say sun shine, you have to make sure you see it. Because this is a policeman who I save him life. Him get 2 gunshots. Right in front of a police station. And the man is so wicked, say, him kill the man and shoot him, and him not even fire a shot. Only 2 guns that were fired in a shootout was my gun and the gunman. And the gunman gun. Yeah, I tell you that. I saw them man, I saw some police wicked. Him named Paul Garcia. Him live in Canada. Him have all children that come from Silo. Him have all a daughter where a teacher. She live in Florida and them thing. Like, man, they wicked still, you know. So, moving on. So as the Nephew share these personal insights, his worm seen to capture both grief and losing a loved one. Moral dilemma. You understand? The grief of losing a loved one and the moral dilemma that hangs over the story. He speaks to the tension between the Maroon and the police. Was this tragedy inevitable? Charge? Environment, or could the uncle choices have been different? This is not just a tale of violence and death. It's a story about choices, consequences, and the intricate relationship between law enforcement, tradition, survival. So as you listen to the Nephew recount his uncle's story, you can't help but to question the deeper meaning behind the events. Was his uncle a victim of circumstances or a man who made dangerous decisions in a dangerous place? Were the Maroons defending their territory and their traditions? Or did the situation spiral out of control due to misunderstanding and unchecked emotions? So we encourage you to listen carefully to the Nephew's account, consider the complexities and make your own judgment. Is this simply a case of law enforcement officers crossing a line, or is there a more profound narrative about the intersection of law, justice in Jamaica? So you watch, you listen, and you decide. So we are making you listen to the Nephew of this policeman who was.
Yeah. I mean, maybe thinking about the normal schedule, but I have this uncle that died in 1988. Peter Mcpherson, have you never heard of him?
No, I never heard of him.
He get killed in a compound town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was a police officer?
Yeah, he was a police officer.
When we go to thief ganja?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He used to do eradication and them thing there?
Yeah, man, special crack, yeah.
And who want him to go thief and them thing there?
Boy, I don't know, but I'm my uncle, but I don't know, them I look youth. But here I go on, I don't know if I want to put the word out, but you have a son where the family want to get contact with a son, that's the only son he have.
So where is that son?
We don't know his part in there.
Where? So what the son name?
In him, Peter Mcpherson.
So where that son was born?
He was born in Kingston.
Where in Kingston? Which part of the town his mother used to live?
We don't know no idea because when the lady come at the funeral, young police and with the youth, nobody not have no worry about her. Nobody not know worry about her. So I say, me know if you can put the word out there. And
so you have any photograph of your uncle where them did kill?
Yeah, man, I have a photograph here, man.
Oh, okay, so you can't send it out, man. So who want him? But not three of them did dead as police.
No, also him alone dead.
Him alone them did chop up and kill?
Yeah. Him alone.
So other two police you get with them?
You know, I think they didn't bread they go in. I mean, if the police I'm trying to understand bread didn't go. Yeah.
So where the family come from?
Where family come from?
Yeah.
St. Elizabeth, man.
Which part of St. Elizabeth?
Newmarket.
Oh, okay. Cause down there say my father come down there say my father come from him and Tommy Cowan, you know, them used to go to school and them thing there.
Yeah. But it was an unfortunate incident, and you know what I say? Anytime I look at youth, and I say, you know, say I'm the only youth in the left, and I say, well, I like to get in contact with him again. You know what I say? So, yeah, I'm listening to challenge your program all the while. I mean, you see, you reach a large fan. You know what I say? A large.
Well, me a little YouTuber come to you into most of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my thing different. Me not no time for tell nobody nothing to get no views, and me just tell you as it is. You know, raw papa mama truth. You know.
Yeah. Wait, you know what him though?
No, I don't know if him. I know about the killing and them thing there. Cause I remember them time. I think him did a nice between May and summer, no?
No, in the right April.
No, let me tell you. All right, so me close, you know. So me come know say June them time there and them thing there.
Actually, in the right on Good Friday.
So him for the thief ganja and them thing there.
Boy, me never know. Cause me say them look. What are they? 1 second.
So you have heard from the nephew, you know, telling you about his uncle. So you know that we have this, this video for us quite some while, because we were doing some investigation, and you know we have to make sure that we cross our I's and cross our T's and dot all the I's. And after conducting, inquiries with former police officers who previously served at Special Operations Base, Eradication Base at Spanish Town Road, So we have uncovered some started information. It appears that one of the police officers involved in the incident was none other than Harry Bungles Daly, a man notorious for his corruption within the police force. Harry Bungles, has long been known as a criminal in uniform, a dishonest officer with a reputation for theft and deceit, whose action consistently undermined the integrity of law enforcement. So the other officer mentioned was Detective Russell, who met his tragic end in Kingston while moonlighting on an unauthorized assignment. Them say he was shot and killed, tie up and killed in a sentry box in a uptown. So his life too caught up in questionable activity, a grim reminder of how some officers strayed from their sworn duty to serve and protect. Harry Bungles in particular has left a lasting stain on the reputation of the police force. His career was marked by numerous acts of corruption, and many of his former colleagues recall him as a man who had no qualms about engaging in criminal behavior under the guise of authority. For those who knew him, his dishonesty and greed were an open secret, and his action taught in the badge you wore. These revelations add another layer to the story of what transpired in a compound town, where law enforcement figures like Harry Bungles may have been using their position for personal gain rather than upholding the law. It's a sobering reflection on how deeply corruption can run within the system. So this account serves as a cautionary tale, of what happened when those entrusted with authority abuse their power, leaving behind a legacy of dishonor and mistrust. The more we uncover about the actions of these individuals, the clearer it becomes that the line between law enforcement and criminality was dangerously blurred. So as you hear the man talk about him cousin when he, now that, as you have heard this man speaking about his cousin Dane Patterson, those of you who knew him that are Dane Patterson and may have any further information to share or encourage to reach out to yours truly, yeah man, at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. You know we have a number, 954, yeah man, 5560275. Yeah. And we're not going to tell you which part of the man live because we don't want to stay on him thing. Because I know if I want a scammer, we don't get to scam the man them thing because the man does say he want to reach out to him cousin and other people in our family and one and two little things. You understand? So we're not going to tell you if the cousin is in America or Jamaica or elsewhere. Because we know some of our, we know, yeah, I mean, there's enough people are scam on them thing there. Jamaican, what? I'll pretend say them are Dane and all them thing there, yeah. But we're not going to get to scam the man, the family and them thing there. So if you have any memories, story or insight about Dane, we invite you to contact the Jamaica Young Police Channel. Your contribution could be vital in providing clarity or closure to his family during this difficult time. We understand how important it is for families to connect with those who knew and respected their loved ones, especially in circumstances like this. So we will ensure that any information you provide is passed on to the relatives of Dane Patterson, helping them to find answer and support they seek. So if you knew Dane Patterson or have anything you would like to share, don't hesitate. Together we can help bridge the gap for his family and shed light on this tragic event. As I said before, we don't like thieving police, so you understand, we're not going to say rest in peace Peter Patterson, because he must thief. What do you mean? A thief in police. But I just say go on them thing there, not because you're police, you can't go thief people thing. Only for police are thieves still, I tell you, what do you mean? Although, yeah, we're not going to lie, we see if even 2 police are not going to prison to them thing they for thief, even after we left the police force. Yeah man, we'd see him James Hines that Courtney Samuels met them kill that a stammer. Yes, Courtney Samuels met James Hines. Yeah man, makes James Hines kill Marky from Top Jungle. One you tell me know about me not in the know say man dead. But he must bad man still all corrosion too, But him used to their own stammer. And stammer set him up, make them kill him. Make James Hines them kill him because Tesha Miller them want him. Yeah, you understand, I'm black man. So I just saw it go, when you involve in a dishonesty, anything can happen. So if Peter Patterson was a ethical, decent and morally inclined police officer, he would be alive to the day, Maybe he would have dead under different circumstances, but to be killed as a thief, that's sad, man. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.